We are cycling from London to Bangkok.
We have cycled over 2,000 kilometers and have just conquered the Alps.
You join us in Milan as we make our way east across North Italy. In this episode,
we have more mechanical issues.
Not looking good at the minute.
Need some sticks, man.
We camp in a storm.
Wow, look at that lightning.
And we see a Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini tractor.
All whilst recovering from a 5-day illness.
So like crap.
We're leaving Milan. Finally. Been here for a couple of days now. It's 7 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. Oh, it's 8 o'clock actually. 8 o'clock in the evening. It's just so hot during the day, so it's morning shifts, evening shifts when it's cool. It's not safe or fun to do during the day, so that's why we're doing a late one. There's a heat wave across Europe, which adds to all of this as well. So we're on our way to Venice now, and it's going to take us a few days, so let's do this. All of the cycle paths in Milan so far have been so bad, but we finally found one alongside a canal which is flat. Look, which is flat and doesn't have cracks and creases all over the road, and is actually safe to cycle. So here we go. It's 9:30 at night, it's 32 degrees. We're on our 30-kilometer stretch outside of Milan, going alongside a canal, ended up in this really nice old village or town. Got ourselves a beer. We're 10k from our camping spot, so yeah, we're chilling.
Good morning. Today is the first day of the new tactic. We will be now cycling in the mornings and in the evenings. It is too hot in the day. Since we've come over the Alps, the weather has changed, the temperatures have changed, and the tactics have changed.
How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, good. I'm just thinking the staff must be in Lidl. Are they like having the
pre-game chat?
Must be about. Anyway, yeah, I'm good. It's 10 to 8. It's getting warm already, but we've done 25k before 8 AM, which is good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. We're gonna call it at 10 AM to stop cycling, because then it'd just be hot. Be too hot, be too intense, and we don't want to be cycling in that. So early start, 50k before 10 AM, and then go from there.
Dan's got more problems with his bike.
That might actually do it. All I need to do is keep that away from that. It's
just to keep it tight.
Beautiful Italian cycling. We're on the side of main roads, but there's no one about. Everyone leaves good overtake space. The sun is setting. We're 8k away from our destination. Muy bueno.
After meeting good friends Sonny and Maria, it was time to cycle to Lake Garda.
When's the worst time to set out for the day? Probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock. 30k to Lake Garda. Issue with the bike, my front pannier rack just fell off. Just riding, hit a pothole, both panniers fell off, and here's the rack, so not looking good at the minute.
As Sonny and Maria were driving to Lake Garda, they were kind enough to take Dan's front bags and meet us there.
We've been riding across northern Italy for what, 3 days now? There's nothing here. There's nothing in northern Italy. She's off. I don't know where she's going so quick. There's nowhere to go.
It's too hot, it's not even like funny. It's not fun at all, to be honest. It's not funny.
Yeah. We're riding throughout the day today. It's a bit mental, to be honest. And there's no cycle lanes in Italy. It's just this, really, and A roads.
We got to Lake Garda and had a wonderful evening. It's always a pleasure to see old faces on new roads.
I'm in Lake Garda. Dan's in the bike shop, getting his bike serviced. What's the verdict?
Sort my brakes, my gears out. Cheap.
Is it cheap?
It's cheap. And then he's fit me a front pannier.
Oh, you found a rack?
Front pannier rack.
Oh, sick. Similar to the one you had?
Yeah.
Or, I'm going to ask him about my rack.
Yeah.
My rack.
Probably sort you a rack, man.
Yeah.
Probably sort you a rack.
I need this fixed, man.
Lake Garda.
Lake Garda. We're going to be here all day.
Dan, tell me your thoughts on our cycle in Italy so far.
Well, coming into Italy, you got ill, and then that evening I got ill, so that wasn't fun. Then we were in Milan for a few days, feeling sick. It was great to see my parents. That boosted Milan, but we're still feeling not 100%. And then we've cycled across rubbish paths in the heat. We're now at Lake Garda. Thankfully, it's cooled off a little bit, but so far Italy hasn't been the most enjoyable experience.
It's been quite up and down the last week or two. We're only halfway through Italy. Venice is next. Let's do it. We're getting some tacos.
My stomach can handle a taco.
Yeah.
And the taco spicy sauce, so it better handle it.
Especially after our Japanese buffet last night.
Oh, yeah.
We're really truly back. We're back.
Seems nice area of Italy, this.
Listening to some opera outside a Colosseum.
This is the one. This is the Verona Arena, an old Colosseum from the Roman times. There's currently an opera festival going on, so it's a great atmosphere going on here. Fucking lovely. We're in Verona, and it's literally like going back in time. This is a good spot in Italy. This is a good spot in Italy. William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. It was set here in Verona. But there was another play by Shakespeare that was set in Verona called Two Gentlemen in Verona. There's also no proof that Shakespeare ever went to Verona, so take that as you want. I imagine he did come here, because why would he set two plays in Verona? The old southern city gates to Verona, built in the 1500s. Older than America.
After seeing the sights Verona had to offer, we cycled to our camping location.
We just managed to pitch the tent just in time for the storm. There's thunder and lightning at the moment. Just managed to get in. We're hoping we stay dry tonight. We've had one or two issues in the past where water's leaked in, so we're hoping today's the day. We should wake up and it's still dry, although it's going to rain all night.
This bag, sorry, this bag's touching the inside, it's going to get wet.
Yeah, I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out.
Good morning. Rained last night, another storm. Alan was laid in a wet patch all night. He's not had a very good sleep at all. He don't want to talk about it. Look at the river. Still on our way to Venice eventually. We'll probably head towards there today, camp somewhere, and possibly Venice by tomorrow evening, maybe one more day, we'll see. Let's go. Good morning. What a camp spot. day 50.
Come on.
Day 50 on the road. Oh my gosh.
Half a century.
Half a century. Wow. One day before we're getting to Venice, so day 51 will be a bit special. Day 50, we're getting our laundry done at someone's house, so today's special as well. Anyway, day 50, feeling good, still alive. Let's keep going.
Vamos!
Vamos!
We haven't been 5 minutes from our campsite and we just stepped across a tractor exhibition, like vintage old ones, 50s. There's a Porsche one there. I'm gonna get a photo. This one with the yellow outline looks like a tank, and the rest proper old ones. The Landini, don't really see them on the road these days. You mainly get John Deere's. You've never seen a Porsche tractor. You ever know about the 3@312R? Jeez, it's a rider right there. It's a rider. That's a rider. Italian riding. I haven't seen anyone on the road for a while. Dan's behind me somewhere. He's about 100 meters behind me. I think everyone's having their coffee break. Siesta time. I mean, it's hot today, it's 30 odd degrees. Entering a town, well, we're in a town called Padova, I think it is. Northern city. This road going left to right is called the Trieste road.
Trieste is the furthest east we will cycle to whilst in Italy. But first we would stay the night in Padova or Padua with our lovely hosts who we shared a meal with, had a drink with, and who gave us a bed for the night, before we visited Venice the next day.
We really enjoyed Venice. It's unique and wonderful, but it clearly has an issue of over-tourism, which we're guilty of. But at the end of the day, we want to see Venice. It's a bit busy, isn't it?
We are in Venice, day 51 on the road. Our bikes are 40 kilometers back. We've just come out for the day. We got the train in, so we will we'll be going back to our bikes tomorrow and then tonight, and then continue cycling tomorrow. But we're on holiday, having a day out. Come on. Venice. We're in Venice.
We enjoyed exploring the quieter parts of Venice towards the very east of the city, which was almost deserted. It was strange to see.
We checked out Venezia FC Stadium. Their biggest achievement is winning the Coppa Italia during World War II in 1941.
We continued the day with the only way we know how. We got the beers in. Some might say we got too many beers in.
Venice. Nirmano. Toro.
Vigonza Pianga. Pusanti Vigonza. Padova. Good morning.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. It is what, 1 o'clock? Probably later, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, 2:01. And we are cycling east, well northeast at the minute, along this canal. Should be a good ride today. towards a bridge. Our plan is to camp under a bridge tonight because it's going to be stormy. So.
Day 52 on the road now. We're in Slovenia soon. A couple days in Slovenia, then it's Croatian coast.
Let's come on, go. So we're in the tent under the bridge. It is chucking it down, as you can tell. But we are pretty dry. It's a bit windy, but overall, we're dry. Wow, look at that lightning. This is really, really mad. This has been the maddest day.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, what was going on was that we had cycled through a crazy storm, got wet through, but found an oasis in the form of a huge white marquee tent.
Go on, say it.
Good morning. We slept in this massive tent last night. How was your sleep?
Yeah, it's right. I think it's time for a beer.
Time for a beer? 6:15 in the morning?
No, it was sheltered us from the storm that we cycled through, and it was fine. A bit cold, but it takes a change.
We had a bit more room than we usually do in our tent anyway. Yeah, the storm was absolutely insane, crazy, so we were very lucky to find this. Needed, yeah. About 80 kilometers or so to Trieste today, so see you on the road again.
We hit the road and headed for Trieste.
It's actually cold in the morning for once. It's cold. My hands are cold. It's nice. It's nice to feel cold.
Oh, mate.
So we've just been cycling on some very, very busy roads. It's only just turned 8 AM. We've already got about 15k in. Nice early start. Yeah. That's it really. Had a chicken sandwich at the spa. Despa. Despa.
jet.
At the Aldi again, standard lunchtime spot. What have we just calculated?
We've done at least 2,600 kilometers altogether,
Come on.
and then some.
Yeah.
On today as well.
2,600 kilometers. All the way here. To the almost the border of Italy and Slovenia.
So we're thinking about what we're doing for dinner today. Pasta, ragu alla bolognese. Got a coffee for the road because I don't know, I slept outside the supermarket and I'm a bit tired. All of a sudden, northeastern Italy is rocky, very, very rocky. Tough to take the bikes up and down. Dan's checking to see whether the camp spot at the top of the hill is worth climbing up this rock, hence why his bike's there. Or alternatively, we find a spot in this little open section to camp for the night. We have food, we have beers, we have water, we have our tent, we have everything we need. Just about the location now. There's a motorway there, which is a bit noisy. Actually, right next to it, I can see the cars coming in. Hey, that's the game. That's the game.
Good morning.
This is it.
We are just leaving our camp spot now. We just camped in a little bit of grass, a patch of grass just behind me here.
We're leaving Italy today.
Today's a bit of a special day. It's a new chapter.
Heading to Slovenia. It's like 40k to Slovenia.
We are leaving Italy and entering Slovenia. We'll be cycling through the northeastern Italian city of Trieste. It's special, it feels like a new chapter as we go to Slovenia and then the Croatian coast, so we're looking forward to a new chapter.
We're going to get a lot more rocks. All these rocks we see, that's our life for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, thank you Italy. Grazie.
Checked out the sights of Trieste, and then it was time to leave Italy and head to 2 new countries.
We want to say thank you to everyone we met on the road. Whether it was other cyclists, hosts for the night, and especially friends and family who went out of their way to meet us on the road.
Italy was a huge challenge at the start. We had to deal with sickness, the heat, and rubbish cycle paths. But it just got better and better, and by the end of it, we didn't want to leave.
Grazie, Italia. This is it. Leaving Italy and entering Slovenia. Come on. Slovenia. Okay, we've left Slovenia, we're in a no man's land. Republika of Croatia.
What's your thoughts?
Sorry?
Any thoughts on this?
Look at Croatia. Croatia have a whole coastline just for this. It's incredible. I can't wait. This is our first day and it's already the best sunset we've seen so far. So.
Absolutely.
Take more of these. Take more.
At least 2 weeks more of this, come on.
At least. Come to the Croatian coast, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
This is day number 63 or 64. Climb, climb after climb after climb after climb. That's Croatia. Thursday night under the lights, come on.
We're in the Croatian ghetto. Second row block. Look at the view. I think we camped down there. Days like this are sometimes harder than the Alps. Days like this are harder than the Alps.
Well, at the minute, I'm not sure if the game's here. We might have to do some research.
I mean, it's an incredible stadium.
It's amazing, amazing. I don't know why we paid for a ticket. We just stand
Just stand on the side of the road.
Look, someone's doing a training session on the